A fine afternoon for baseball in Cleveland. Interleague Baseball, next. From the shores of Lake Erie, MLB The Show is proud to welcome you to the fine city of Cleveland, Ohio. Progressive Field, the site for this afternoon edition of Major League Baseball. Interleague Baseball set to come your way, as it'll be the Miami Marlins taking on the Cleveland Indians. And welcome again, everybody, to our coverage of Major League Baseball. Matt Vasgersian here to call the balls and strikes. Alongside me, Dave Campbell and Eric Harris, who'll join us momentarily. But first, let's jump right into our starting lineup here. It's presented by State Farm. Get to a better state, State Farm. And look there at the starting pitcher charged with facing these guys, as his numbers are on your screen. Defensively, Dave, the Indians will line up this way. Jose Reyes will stand in now, hoping to get on base. As you can see, he currently sits 6th in the senior circuit in stolen bases. Sliced hard down the left field line. And that's a fair ball as this will rattle up into the corner. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Well, a lot of times guys like to watch a pitch or two to start things out, but apparently he didn't get the memo as he picks on the first pitch of the ball game and rips it for 2 bases.
Chris Coughlin will dig in for the first time, and he'll do so right at the 300 mark for the year. Swinging a hard-hit ball back up the middle, and that's through into center field, base hit. The throw to the plate, and not in time as the run scores.
And after having the bats pretty well taken out of their hands in yesterday's loss, this is a good sign as they get an early run here the next time out.
Hanley Ramirez will stand in, and he was among the many who failed to record a base hit in the loss yesterday. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
And you know, a lot of times he'll rely heavy on the fastball first time through, then start mixing in that curveball a little more as he goes along.
And he's able to take the curveball the other way here, high and deep to right center. Chu is on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1.
Very close to being a 2-run homer. That thing peters out and dies a bit on the warning track, and that forces the runner to retreat back to first.
Logan Morrison will stand in, and he wasn't much of a factor yesterday as he took an 0 for 4 in the loss.
He's leaning towards second.
Now this is chopped fouled at home plate. It's 0-1. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1.
And this works in the outer half of the plate in, but it runs a bit too much.
Outside, 2-1.
Not quite a pitch out there, but a fastball up and away is the perfect pitch for a catcher to throw on if need be.
On the move is Coughlin. Pitch inside, the throw. And it's in time. Coughlin is out at second base.
Yeah, I think it's getting close to the time to put up the red light when he gets to first base. I mean, his stolen base percentage is atrocious this year, and it'll go down even further after he's caught stealing here.
Fastball in there, 3-2.
Well, that may have been the last pitch in the at-bat that he could do something with. He's not going to get anything better than that.
Big swing, but a little dribbler here to the right side of the mound. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Marlins get one here on a couple of hits. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. It's the Marlins 1. Tribe coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Now we'll look at the starting lineup for the Indians here as put forth by manager Manny Acta. And they'll have a tough matchup indeed as they'll settle in against the owner of both a no-hitter and a perfect game, the veteran left-hander Mark Buehrle. And in the field, the Marlins will align themselves like this. Shin-Soo Choo will step in now to lead things off in the home half of the first. Too low, 1-0.
And these guys were fortunate to get out of that first with just one run scoring. Any more would have made things awfully difficult against a guy like this.
Big swing there as it's hit pretty well out toward deep left field. There to take it in is Morrison, and that's out number 1.
And there you see his numbers from last time as he comes off a no decision despite giving up just 2 earned runs.
Jason Donald will dig in for the first time here, looking to change his fortunes a bit as he's seen that average dip these last 4 or so games. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Now a ball hit hard towards the hole, and that'll find its way into right field for a 1-out single.
Well, this latest dry spell, it's dropped his average all the way under 240, so you'd like nothing more than to string a few of these together and get back into some kind of rhythm at the plate.
So a runner at first with 1 man gone. And that'll bring in the guy they call Pronk, Travis Hafner, the DH. Look from Burley, now the pitch. Runner goes for second. Not in time as he steals second.
Well, here's a situation where he's trying to do what he can to get that run back in the bottom of the first. And he helps out the cause by swiping second here.
And a pitch up and in, keeping him honest, 1-1.
Yeah, not really in danger of hitting him, but still, that looked like it took off on him a bit.
Here's the 1-1. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2.
Sign of a smart hitter right there.
And this is fouled back and out of play. Too high, ball 3.
And now on 3-2, let's see if he gets a fastball here.
Line hard. Foul. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now.
He'll be disappointed with that at-bat, but potentially the saving grace might be that he got to see a lot of pitches here in the first inning, so he'll have a good idea of what's to come later on.
Carlos Santana will take his cuts now. First pitch on its way from Burley, and that's in there for a strike. Ball hit pretty well out toward left center. Bonifacio is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. Second inning coming up from Progressive Field. It's the Marlins 1 and the Indians nothing. Mike Stanton leads things off now in the top half of the second.
Michael Stanton.
Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. One on the way. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 called. to 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
And he's hitting 98 here early on. He's definitely got the live fastball, that's for sure.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Well, if he's got the confidence to throw it 2-2, let's see if he throws it 3-2.
And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
And remember, he's coming off a loss in his last start. So if he keeps doing things like walking the leadoff guy, he'll be in trouble here too.
Emilio Bonifacio will get his first shot at it here.
Emilio Bonifacio.
And this is low, ball 1. Trying to keep the ball down here as this one finds the knees for strike 1.
He might have thought he'd be getting another dose of that curveball because he was way behind that one.
And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. Jimenez deals the 1-2.
Nope.
And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. Swinging a soft liner towards short. And that's through into left field for a base hit.
Well, when things are going your way, these are the balls that just seem to fall in for you, and somehow he fights this one over the infielder's head, and he's got himself a base hit.
Gabby Sanchez will stride forward, currently sitting in 6th place in the race for the National League hitting crown.
Hey now, turn 2 here.
Now the first pitch. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1.
And still nobody out here, so you need to straighten out your location problems in a hurry.
And now another pitch taken by Sanchez as he's got it to 2-0 now.
Yeah, trying that same pitch again on the outside corner, but he won't oblige either time.
And this pitch will be taken for a ball, apparently. Wow, 3-0.
On the mound, he's got to be thinking, this is no time for that strike zone to start getting smaller. I need that strike.
And no doubt about this one, it's in there, 3-1.
Doing the smart thing, taking all the way.
First and second here with nobody out. Late on the fastball there as this one skied out towards straightaway right. Chu is there, 1 away.
And sometimes when you're just getting rolling here in a ball game, you've got a 3-ball count. Hey, Go ahead and lay one in there. Make him prove to you that he can beat you. This winds up a pretty routine fly ball.
Omar Infante will stand in now, just a few ticks shy of the 300 mark for the season. Here's a swing and a ground ball. One there. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Marlins leave one. He played an inning and a half. It's 1-0. Asdrubal Cabrera will stand in, hoping to just keep riding the hot streak. He's been an exceptionally tough out these last 6 ball games. Swing and a miss that time. Strike one.
And he'll be effective if he can keep that fastball down there.
Good curveball there, right on the heels of the hard stuff, and it's 0-2.
And there was a good breaking ball. Might have caught him off guard a bit that time.
Now here it comes. Good waist pitch, 1-2.
Well, I think that fastball is just for show there. He's not trying to throw this for a strike.
And this is going to be a foul ball in amongst the spectators. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. Ball 3 here as that pitch runs way up and in and backs him out of the box here.
And he likes to put that thought in your mind that he's not afraid to come in with the hard stuff.
And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
Well, when you're holding on to a 1-run lead, you don't want to start walking guys. Especially not the leadoff hitter. He'll kick himself over that one, but he's going to have to put it behind him quick.
Grady Sizemore will stand in now as he was reinserted back into the lineup here after taking a needed day off yesterday. There goes Cabrera. Pitch misses low. The throw down is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw.
And let's take a look at this stolen base from our camera down the third base well. You'll see he's not looking back. This is a straight steal, and he's into second with nobody out.
Boy, in a mid-80s fastball that time, but it's a called strike 1-1. Now for Asdrubal, he picks up his 5th stolen base on the campaign. And a swing as he pulls this one into right. That's in there, base hit. And they'll get it in quickly. It's 1st and 3rd now with nobody out.
Well, you walk the leadoff guy, you get in trouble. Seems like that holds form more often than not, and now he's got a 2-on, nobody-out situation that he's going to have to navigate through.
Matt Laporta will be the batter. Now the fastball here is swung on and grounded foul. Now a swing and a ground ball, but this will get foul for strike 2. Runners at the corners here, nobody out. Fastball bounces up to the plate, and it's taken for a ball.
They've got an opening here, so this is where you can really jump on a guy out there before he's settled in.
Burley will go to first, and he'll get back in safely. Swing and a high pop drifting into foul territory. Sanchez is over, and he's got it for the first out of the inning.
And that's a big pop-up right there. Now with one out and those runners still stuck on the corners, you can really come after this next guy and try and get a ground ball.
Andy LaRoche will stand in for the first time here. First pitch on its way from Burley. And the fastball here is hit on the ground but foul. Runners are at first and third, one away. 1-1.
If you're going to try to get that guy to fish for a curveball down there, you better make sure you can keep it in front of you.
Grounded to third. This could be 2. There's 1. Back to first, and a great stretch there may be the difference. It's a double play, and the inning is over. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. We've played 2 full. It's the Marlins 1 and the Indians nothing. John Buck is ready to go here as we begin the third.
John Buck.
Back at it now is Jimenez as he's able to jump ahead in the count quickly here. 0-1.
Boy, that thing's really moving sharply at the end.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Now the 1-1 home from Jimenez. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
Boy, he might be saving that slider again until he gets to 2 strikes.
Three and 1.
And in just a 1-run game, you really need to avoid the leadoff walk if you can.
The 3-1. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. And gone! A home run! A solo shot off the bat of John Buck. 7 home runs for him on the year now. And the Marlins have taken a 2-0 lead.
These guys, they can get you from anywhere. I mean, that's the number 9 hitter here, and he's taking one over the wall. You sure don't get a lot of easy outs with this lineup.
Jose Reyes will try again here. He doubled to kick off the ball game and later came around to score the game's first run. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. That last home run traveling an estimated 412 feet. Two and 0 now.
And after that double in his first at-bat, you can tell they're approaching him with a bit more caution here. As well they should.
2-0 home to Reyes. And here's a pitch in the dirt, and he's in danger of losing him here. 3-0 now.
Boy, and he's looked all messed up during this sequence.
And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
Well, he's not going to be accused of nibbling here. A few of these pitches missed the strike zone by plenty, and this winds up being an easy 4-pitch walk.
Chris Coughlin will stand in, an RBI single in his first appearance. Now a ball lined to the right side. In there, a base hit. Throw comes back in quickly, so they're at first and second now with nobody out. And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. Hanley Ramirez will try it again. He flew out his first time. First pitch is a fastball inside, 1-0. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. A double play ball to second. 4. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit. Oh, and Chu puts it right on the money. He's out at home plate.
Taking a real chance trying to score here, and it winds up not panning out for him as the batter holds safely at first.
Logan Morrison will stand in. He grounded out his first time. And a ball, 1-0.
Yeah, the 3 straight hits are bad enough, but now he's compounding matters by falling behind the next guy.
Here's a changeup that's right there, 1-1.
He had him out in front, but he couldn't pull the trigger.
And just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Now a swing and a little sinking liner toward left, and that's in there, base hit. And the run will score from second here as this is now a 3-0 game.
Boy, and when your ace is on the mound, this is exactly what you want to do offensively. Get him some early runs, hopefully take the life right out of this crowd. Things are looking good for him early.
Mike Stanton will dig in. Drew a walk his first time around. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
Yeah, I remember he walked him the first time. Now he's behind 2-0 to him here.
Now a swing and a hard-hit grounder. And that's through, a base hit. And that'll bring home another as they open it up to a 4-0 advantage now.
And this is what first-place teams do. When you get a runner up to third base, you find some way to get him in. It's still early, but runs like this will add up when you play baseball the correct way.
Emilio Bonifacio will dig in. He singled his first time around. And this could wind up being a bullpen kind of game as we've got action down there right now when we're only in the third inning. Softly to third, this could be two. And the throw will go to second as they get the force out. Throw on to first won't be in time, so they just get the one there.
And just a slow roller here. Almost impossible to get two on, and sure enough, they get the force at second, but that's all.
Gabby Sanchez will dig in here. He flew out his first time around.
Sanchez.
Here's the first pitch to him. In there, 0-1.
You can bet they'd love to have him get out of this without having to call in that bullpen just yet.
Doesn't want any part of the curveball either. It's 0-2 now.
And that's one of the first really good curveballs he's throwing. That was in a much better location than some of the others.
Now a throw over, and he'll dive back in safely. Fouled back. Another 0-2 coming. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
His pitch count has really spiked here in the inning. And he's up over 50 already.
And he just does manage to fight this one off as it's fouled away. Swings and sends this one softly out towards right center. Chu is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. So they strike for 3 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left on. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The Marlins lead this one 4-0. Lou Marson will step in to start out the inning for Cleveland. He'll be followed by Shin-Soo Choo waiting on deck. And this ball will be chopped foul. The pitch. Comes back with a fastball again as he's in control, 0-2.
And now you don't need to worry about getting these 4 runs back right away, but you do need to make some inroads, and that starts with getting a leadoff base runner.
swing and a little soft liner here. And this is taken for the out. Shin-Soo Choo will try it again. He flied out to start the home first. And he'll start him with a high strike here on the fastball on the outside corner. It's 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And he gets around on the fastball here and sends one deep down the right field line. Coughlin is out near the wall as he pulls it in for the second out.
This is a guy that doesn't really have great velocity, so when he elevates the fastball, it can lead to big problems. He gets away with it this time, though.
Jason Donald will stand in. Base hit his first time around. Ball 1.
And even with 2 outs, this is a team that can still put something together here, especially in this part of the lineup, so you can't let your guard down.
2 out, nobody on. And that's in there for his strike, 1-1. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. And a big swing and a miss here, 2 strikes.
Yeah, it's so hard to stay back against a guy like this. Unless you guess right, that thing's just so slow that it's almost impossible to keep from getting out on your front foot.
Now a swing and a ground ball back up the middle. Right there is Reyes. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. Nice work there by the lefty Mark Burley. His guys are up 4-0. Omar Infante will stand in now to get us going here in the 4th.
Omar Infante.
And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. Ball 2.
And for a strikeout pitcher, he hasn't generated a lot of swing throughs on pitches out of the zone. They've shown good awareness so far.
Come on now, let's get a game right here.
Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. Throw to first in time, 1 gone here in the 4th.
Good fastball there on the outside part of the plate. He got him to reach for it, and all he could do was send an easy grounder to second.
John Buck will see if he can do it again. He homered his first time around. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Now the 1-0 pitch. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. Big cut at the 2-0 slider, but he comes up empty, 2-1. One pitch is swung on and hit in the air out to center field. Sizemore is under this one, and that's out number 2.
And here's a guy that needed a quick inning after giving up 3 runs the last time around. And he's got the first 2 outs here. He's looking a lot more determined out there now.
Jose Reyes will stand in. Base on balls his last time. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. Now a bunt attempt, but he missed it, strike 1.
Well, if there's one guy in the game who can utilize his speed better than Reyes, I don't know who he is. You got to be wary here.
Now Reyes awaits the 1-1. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
And already we're seeing a lot of deep counts early in the ball game. These can really start to pile up if you're not careful.
Now the pitch. And this one will be out of play off to the left. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this ball is also hit foul and heading for the seats, so we'll have to do it again. Still 2-2. And this misses from Jimenez, and that'll fill up the count now, 3-2. Now the 3-2 pitch. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down and the inning is over. So a very good inning that time for Ubaldo Jimenez. Now let's see if the bats will follow suit. They're down 4-0. And on this fine May afternoon, it's time to check out our interleague scoreboard for a look at what's going on around baseball, presented by the National Baseball Hall of Fame. Travis Hafner will lead things off here in the home half of the 4th. And Hafner looked a bit anxious that time as this ball's pulled foul into the right field stands. Now here's the pitch. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. Inside corner called as strike 1 and 2.
So far, he's the only guy that struck out for these guys. He's in danger of making it 2 now.
And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Well, let's check it out again using the show motion camera by State Farm. The question is, does that bat break the plane? And to me, I think it does. That looked to be the right call.
Carlos Santana will try it again. He flew out his first time. Fastball from Burley, strike one.
And now at the plate, you got to do something to get this guy out of the role he's been on.
Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1.
And I know they don't want to flirt with another one up in the zone here.
Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now.
And when things are going bad, it seems like these calls always go against you.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
That last pitch was number 50 already. And with 1 out in the 4th, that's way too many.
Swing, and he pops him up over near second. Calling for it is Reyes. And he's got it for out number 2.
Boy, and he's come out with a plan against these hitters, and he's executed that plan to perfection here early on. That's 7 in a row now he's set down.
As Drupal Cabrera will stand in. He drew base on balls his first time. In there for strike one. No runs, 2 hits, no errors to this point for the Indians. Lined into left center. And Cabrera's going to have himself a base hit. Around first, on his way to second now. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
Second time through the lineup, and you can tell that these guys are starting to get some better swings now. Sometimes it takes an at-bat or two before you can really settle in.
Man at second here with 2 away, and that'll bring in the center fielder, Grady Sizemore. Cabrera leads from second. Now the pitch. Now a fastball, a bit too low here. It's ball 1. For Cabrera, he's credited with double number 11 so far this year. Not quite reaching 90 with the fastball, but it's 1-1 now.
Matty's living dangerously by working his fastball up in the zone like that.
Called strike, and he's behind 1-2.
Now you can't look for a specific pitch. You just got to protect the plate.
And this is fouled back and out of play. He'll try again, 1-2. And he just manages to stay alive here as he fights this one foul. No runs, 3 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians.
Come on, man. Get that ribby.
Swing, and I believe this one is going to find the seats as well. It does, so quite a battle here as it remains 1-2. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Well, he might have just said, look, you're going to have to take this one because you ain't fouling that one off.
And he'll fight just to stay alive here as this is fouled away. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. And a good swing there as this is deep down the line in right, but this is going to wind up out of play. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Now a slider in the dirt. Good block by the catcher there.
And a smart pitch there against a guy that's been fouling off everything in sight. See if he'll go after that one, too.
And this one will be foul back in among the fans. And he takes ball 4. So now at least they're set up for the force at any base here with 2 away.
Well, he's been able to keep these guys off the scoreboard to this point, so this may be nothing more than a blip on the radar screen. But now he's got 2 base runners to deal with out there, so they could be on the verge of a breakthrough here against him.
Matt Laporta will dig in. He popped out in foul territory his first time. Right field. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Indians strand a couple. They're down 4-0. Chris Coughlin will step in to get things started for the Marlins. He'll be followed by the dangerous Hanley Ramirez on deck. Back at it now is Jimenez as he's able to jump ahead in the count quickly here. 0-1.
And he'd love to build on the 1-2-3 inning, maybe to get a little confidence going.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. And this is high, a ball and a strike. Slider just off the black there, and it's to 2-1 now. Now here's a comebacker back to the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out.
You talk about rising from the ashes. There was a while there when he seemed to be hanging on by a thread, but he's showing good fortitude to stick around, and that's 5 in a row he's retired now.
Hanley Ramirez will stand in. He grounded into a fielder's choices last time. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. 1 out, nobody on. One pitch swung on and pulled down the line to third. Throw to first will be in plenty of time, and Jimenez is looking sharp now. 2 away. Logan Morrison will dig in, 1 for 2. He grounded out the first time and followed that with a base hit in his second plate appearance. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Now the 1-1 home from Jimenez. Up high, 2-1 now. Fastball is looked at for strike 2.
And if he can get through this guy, that would be back-to-back 1-2-3 innings.
Hit hard to the right side. Foul. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Inside as he nearly got him, and it's ball 4.
And with 2 outs, that might not kill you, but that was certainly the guy you wanted to finish with because he's got trouble waiting in the on-deck circle.
Here comes the skipper, Manny Acta, out of the Cleveland dugout on his way to the mound. And that is going to be all this afternoon for Ubaldo Jimenez. So he'll depart here in the 5th after working just 4 2/3, and he's on the hook for the L unless this one turns around. Kevin Slowey is going to take over here in inning number 5, as it's going to be up to their bullpen to try and keep him in the game here. Mike Stanton will dig in now, hoping to perhaps make him pay for the 2-out walk. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
That was a dangerous spot there for a good fastball hitter. Good thing he was taking.
And he just ramps up and gears the fastball by him, 0-2.
And one thing you can say about him on the mound, he certainly has been the aggressor in this at-bat, coming right after him.
He's on the palm of your hand.
Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. So they pick up no runs, no hits, no errors, and a runner left. Last half of the 5th coming up. The Marlins lead it 4-0. Andy LaRoche will stand in to lead things off in the bottom of the 5th. First pitch on its way from Burley. Right back to it now is Burley as he gets ahead of the leadoff man. No balls and a strike.
And he's done everything right on the mound so far. The mistakes have been almost non-existent.
Now the 0-1 is lifted in the air out to left field. Morrison is over toward the line a bit as he takes it for the first out.
Well, he's not missing many bats, but he is missing barrels. Here's another fly ball off the end of the bat that winds up as a routine flyout.
Lou Marson will stand in. A line-out victim his first time. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike one. And a good spot for that pitch as it's chopped foul. Swinging a ball pretty well hit out towards left center. Under it is Morrison now, and there are two away.
Sometimes when you're facing the bottom third of an order, hey, just run it up there. Let him hit it. This is now back-to-back flyouts, and he hasn't had to work all that hard to get them.
Shin-Soo Choo will stand in again. He's flown out in each of his first two plate appearances thus far. Now here's the first pitch. And a high strike there, 0-1. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. He couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane of the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. And now a pitch on the way. And he stays alive as this is grounded foul. Fastball bounces up to the plate, and it's taken for a ball. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now. Good swing there as he sends this one high and deep toward the left field corner. But he'll get there as he flags it down just shy of the wall. And with that, the side is retired. Indians go down 1-2-3. They trail here 4-0. Emilio Bonifacio will stand in to lead things off as the Marlins look to get things started here in their half of the sixth. First pitch swinging as this one's hit on the ground to second. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth.
Yeah, and we showed you his numbers a minute ago. It's still early in the season, but he's definitely off to a slow start, so he'll need a good outing or two to build his confidence and lower that ERA a bit.
Gabby Sanchez will take another shot here. He's flied out and lined out in 2 trips. I tried to hold back on that pitch outside, but went around for strike one. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he checks his swing. Did he go around? Yes, says the first base umpire. Strike 2. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Ready with another 0-2. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
And there's a reason he's hitting over 300 this year. He's not going to get himself out by chasing pitches like that.
Now a swing and a sharp ground ball toward the hole. Oh, look at LaRoche. And the throw will get him at first as he threw that one while sitting on his wallet. And there are 2 away.
They don't come much better than this. Watch how he lays out, then gathers himself and makes a great throw for the out.
Omar Infante will stand in, 0 for 2 thus far. Here's a ball hit pretty well and carrying to deep right. And Chu will put this one away without incident, and the inning is over. Miami down in order. They lead it 4-0. Jason Donald will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far. On the ground down the first base line. This gets foul. It's 0-1. And this pitch is lined softly here to the right side. Foul. Line to left. But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out.
And that slider's been an effective pitch for him, no doubt, as you take a look there at what his pitch breakdown is so far.
Travis Hafner will have another go. He struck out looking his last time. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Swing and a ground ball towards the hole, taken by Infante, and Hafner is retired at first for out number 2.
And a lot of times, you might say, 4-run lead, we'll make that up. But I tell you, the way he's throwing the ball right now, they might be fortunate just to get 1 run off him.
Carlos Santana will dig in, 0 for 2. He's flied out and popped out so far. Here's a slider that's inside, 1-0. That's by him for strike 1.
And guys are continuing to have a hard time staying back on that thing.
Fastball swung on and hit on the ground to third. There to take it is Ramirez. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Tribe. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Back here in Cleveland, it's on to the 7th inning with the Marlins on top, and it's a good time to check out our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. John Buck will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the 3rd inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. Another fastball, another called strike. 0-2 now.
And he's just throwing darts now. They have not been able to pick him up.
Now a swing and a little soft liner to the left side, but foul. Oh, and he gets a hold of this one as it's in the air to deep left. Does he have another one? He does. It's another home run. So a solo shot down the line in left, his 2nd home run of the game, and the Marlins have opened this up now. It's 5-0.
Yeah, you hate to give up another run here on the solo shot, but it's not going to matter much unless your offense can do something when it's their turn. And to this point, they've done just about nothing.
Jose Reyes will stand in. He's 1 for 2 so far. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1.
And you always want to get that first pitch strike in there when you've got to face a dangerous hitter like this.
Now here's the pitch. And now a soft liner to the left side, but foul. Now a swing and a ground ball on to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out. Baseball on a glorious Sunday afternoon. Alongside Dave Campbell and Eric Karros, Matt Vasgersian bringing you the action here in our series finale. Chris Coghlan will get another shot now, 2 for 3 in the game. Fastball in there for a called strike. Now the pitch. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. One out, nobody on. Too high, 1-2.
And now on 1-2, this might be a spot where that high fastball was just a setup so that he could come back with that big curve.
Now a swing as he shoots this one over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Little unlucky there. He really churns those hips and hits this thing hard, but it's right at the first baseman who has plenty of time to scamper over to the bag.
Hanley Ramirez will stride in, grounded out his last time through. And a high strike there, 0-1. Two out, nobody on. Pitch on the way. And that's a called strike at the letters, though that looked high from here. It's 0-2 now.
Boy, this umpire is expanding the strike zone in every conceivable direction.
Fouled back. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. Line hard, deep into left. And now he has some trouble with it in left. Around first, heading for second now.
Well, when you're hot, you're hot. There's no denying he's been swinging one of the hottest bats on the club, if not the entire league, and he comes through again with his second hit of the ball game. This one for 2 bases.
Logan Morrison will stand in, base on balls his last time. And here's the first pitch. In there at the letters, 0-1. For Ramirez, that's now 14 doubles on the season so far. Now a swing, and there's a ball hit high in the air, deep to straightaway center field. Sizemore is back to the track, though, as he pulls it in, and a sigh of relief as the side is retired. But the Marlins tack on one more, courtesy of the solo home run. Get up and stretch, home half of the 7th coming up. As Drupal Cabrera will stride in to lead it off for Cleveland. He'll be followed in the order by the leadoff hitter, Grady Sizemore, on deck. A bit high there, a ball and no strikes.
And I thought for a while that his pitch count was going to become a factor, but that last quick inning really helped him out quite a bit.
Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now, 2-0.
Now he's going to get a visit from his catcher just to make sure he's all right, but this might actually be more of a stall tactic here. I mean, his pitch count, it's starting to get up there, so this might just be to buy a little time for that bullpen.
Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing. And a bunt attempt misses, 2-1. Here he comes on 2-1. And this one's low here, so the count swells to 3-1. Hit hard, but foul. And here's a swing and a miss from Cabrera as he's set down on strikes, and there's one away.
Yeah, doesn't look like much has changed here to start this inning either. That's 8 in a row now he's set down.
Grady Sizemore will stand in. Base on balls his last time. Here's the first offering. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first.
And now they finally get themselves another base runner after he'd retired 8 straight here in the middle innings. He has really gotten stronger as the innings have gone on.
Matt Laporta will dig in again. He popped up in his first plate appearance and flew out last time around. And this will be fouled away. Now a swing and a soft liner, but this is a foul ball. And this is swung on and bounced up the center of the diamond. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Indians fail to score. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Dan Wheeler will be summoned from the bullpen now as he'll take over to start inning number 8. Mike Stanton will get us going now in the top half of the 8th.
Michael Stanton.
On to the 8th here as a slider is taken to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1.
And that's a pitch that's tough to turn around.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2 coming. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
Well, that's an opportunity wasted on the mound there. Now, a hitter's got to be defensive on 2-2, but that was so far outside, he didn't even have to worry about chasing it.
Now a ball hit fouled off to the right and up into the crowd. Now a swing and a miss, and Stanton is down on strikes for round number 1.
And if he could have been just a little more patient there, would have had a leadoff walk. Instead, chases it out of the zone here and winds up costing him.
Emilio Bonifacio will step in, a ground-out victim as last time.
Bonifacio.
Now here's a ball hit sharply toward the right side. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Well, here we are. It's the second month of the season, and this guy is showing no signs of slowing down. He's got himself another multi-hit ball game here.
Gabby Sanchez will stand in, one of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far.
He's gonna go!
And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul.
Ice cold soda.
Rolled softly down the line, and that is a foul ball. He's ready. Now the pitch. And he'll take the fastball here inside off the plate. It's 1-2.
Come on, nail him.
One-two pitch is a slider that misses. 2-2.
Yeah, an interesting setup now on 2-2. Here's where you really need to pay attention to that guy at first.
Won't commit on the slider. Good patience, and it's full. 3-2.
Yet, still looking for that put-away pitch. Hasn't gotten him to offer it any of the last three.
Here's the full count offering. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
And boy, this is a good show of patience at the plate and a good show of fortitude as well. Gets himself into a hole quickly as he falls behind 0-2, and then he says, "I'm not going to get myself out. You're going to have to come get me." And sure enough, he's able to look at 4 straight and work out the free pass.
Tony Sipp will come on and try to get out of this mess here as there are 2 on with only 1 away. Omar Infante will try again. 0 for 3 thus far. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
Matt, he's digging a hole for himself now by not offering at those.
And a ball outside apparently. 1-1.
And when it's late in the game and you start getting a bad call or two on the mound, things can go downhill quickly.
Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1.
And so much for getting ahead to start this at bat. Now 2 straight balls have swung the advantage right back, and that could wind up biting him.
And now this is strike 2 called as he shakes his head. 2-2 now.
Wow, and that might be a make-good call from 2 pitches ago.
Runners are at first and second with one away. Full count now, 3-2.
I wouldn't be surprised if Ozzie starts the runners here on 3-2.
Now a ball lined softly here toward the right side, but foul. And he misses ball 4, so he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Ah, what an at-bat there. He took him as far as he could go, and now the bases are loaded here, and we'll start this process all over again.
John Buck stand in with 2 home runs already under his belt in this one. Low for ball 1.
And if you're wondering, this guy did have 2 grand slams a year ago.
Get the lead runner.
Hit hard, but this will be a foul ball. And a pitch taken here. It's now 2-1 to the Miami backstop.
Now the pressure will really start to mount out there. That strike zone's going to feel like it's the size of a soup can right now.
2-2.
And now with 2 strikes, he won't worry about trying to get a ground ball. He will definitely be gunning for the strikeout.
Ground ball to second. This could be 2. Oh, and this eats up LaRoche. And he is in there.
Well, they keep him in the ballpark this time, and I suppose that's somewhat of a moral victory. After the 2 home runs, he's on here with his 3rd hit of the game.
Jose Reyes will look to keep pouring it on as he stands in with the bases loaded. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
Getting that first pitch is very important when you got the bases loaded.
And that's cut on and missed as Reyes falls behind here, 0-2. Boy, tough to lay off, but he's glad he did. It's 1-2 now.
And that's a good spot for that fastball on 0-2. I mean, that couldn't have been an easy take.
And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. To the right side, but foul, and he'll try it again. Here he comes again, 1-2. Swing, and I believe this one is going to find the seats as well. It does, so quite a battle here as it remains 1-2. And the fastball easy to lay off that time, 2-2.
Yeah, that's not even close, and a bases-loaded situation is a bad time to lose faith in your command.
And a changeup here as this ball's grounded foul. On a swing, and he popped him up. Off to the left in foul territory. Donald is over, and he tucks it away for the second out.
And it seems like more often than not with these long at-bats, it's usually the pitcher that caves in. But this is yet another tough pitch here as he finally wins the battle and gets his man to pop up.
Chris Coughlin will dig in now, needing to come through here with the bases loaded and 2 men out. He's set, now the pitch. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes.
And he's dodged 1 hurdle, but the bases are still loaded. You cannot let down now.
In there, and it's even at 1.
Yeah, with the bases loaded, he had to take that one, but you can bet he did so against every fiber in his body.
And look out. He has to back away there and then give a little glare out to the mound. It's ball 2.
Yeah, that's part of the game. I'll bet he'll think twice about leaning out over the plate now.
Here's the 2-1 pitch. And now a swing and a routine fly ball out towards center. Easy chance out there for Sizemore, and that retires the side. Marlins forced to settle for 1. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Marlins 6 and the Indians nothing. Just about ready for the bottom of the 8th now, but before we begin, let's go back and see how the Marlins got themselves to a better state. And it came right here on this base hit that put them on top. Get to a better state, State Farm. Andy LaRoche will lead things off here in the bottom half of inning number 8. Eight, 9, and 1 to start the inning as the first pitch misses for ball 1. And now the second pitch of the inning will be his 100th of the ball game. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Hit hard back up the middle, and that's in there, base hit.
Pretty important runner out there if you're going to harbor ideas of a comeback. They need to string a few more of these together.
Lou Marson will dig in now. He's lined out and flied out in 2 trips. Lays off 1-0.
And you can tell he's starting to give away a little ground out there now. Maybe a few miles an hour off that fastball.
Look from Burley, now the pitch. Up top, it's 2-0.
And this is no time to be nibbling when you're working with a 6-run lead.
Now the fastball here is swung on and grounded foul. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway.
Oh, and you can bet he's saying, you haven't called that pitch a strike all afternoon.
Two pitch on the way. Now a swing, and he takes the changeup the other way out toward right center. Bonifacio will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
Well, this is a situation where a home run here isn't going to tie the game. He's got to work on just hitting down on the ball and hopefully trying to get on base. Instead, it's just an easy fly ball in a game where they're running out of outs.
Shin-Soo Choo will stand in, and they've done a good job keeping him off base at the top of the lineup. He's 0 for 3 thus far. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
And that splitter, it's only coming in around 86, but it's really falling through the zone.
Runners on first with 1 down. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. Fouled toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats, out of play. Couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2. He waits. Now the pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Swinging a ball bounced back up the middle. And, it ties up Reyes. And he's safe.
Well, I thought for a second he was going to be able to make a play on that ball, but he'll just eat it, and that'll go as an infield single.
Jason Donald will dig in. He lined out hard in his last time around. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0.
And you sort of get the sense that if you're going to score against this guy, this is where you're going to need to do it, because he's not shown a whole lot of vulnerability so far.
Here's a changeup that's right there, 1-1. Ground ball to third, and they could get 2. Infante for 1. On to Sanchez, and it's a double play, and that ends the inning. Can't ask for much more than this. 8 shutout innings thus far. We've played 8 full. Miami's out in front, 6-0. Rafael Perez will come on now in a mop-up role as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger. Hanley Ramirez will get us started as they look for a little insurance here in the top of the ninth. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. Now here it comes. And here's a ball hit in the air and should be routine for Chu out in right. One gone. Nothing but zeros in the run column to this point as you get a look at what's coming up in the bottom of the ninth as they'll try to at least find their way onto the scoreboard and ruin the shutout. Logan Morrison will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball one.
Come on, let's get me out here.
1-0 pitch now. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1. One pitch is a circle change. It hits the target, 1-2. Bases are empty, one man out. And that misses, 2-2. Now the 2-2 pitch. And a changeup that time that's lifted in the air out toward left. Laporta will drift over to his right a few steps as he takes it for the second out. Mike Stanton will get another shot. Struck out swinging his last time. First pitch on the way. Here's a swing and heads up as he had to hit the deck for dear life that time. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Inside as he might be trying to set him up here, 1-2. And the pitch. And there's strike three. So we'll see now if they can manage to hold on to this huge lead as the side is retired. So they go down without a whimper here. Heart of the order, 3, 4, and 5 will get their shot in the bottom of the ninth. The Marlins lead this one 6-0. Travis Hafner will stand in now, and he's been kept quiet out of the number 3 hole, hitless in his 3 at-bats so far. First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes.
And as he goes for the complete game, it's worth pointing out he's just 5 over the minimum so far.
MVP!
And this is fouled back and out of play. Swing and a ball hit to the left side, and this is going to wind up a souvenir. Struck him out as his woes continue, as that's his third strikeout of the game.
He's given up a lot of hits here in the ball game, but at the end of the day, it's not the H column that matters, it's the R column, and he's kept them off the scoreboard so far.
Carlos Santana will stand in now, hoping to get on track, as they've been able to neutralize his power out of the cleanup spot. 0 for 3 thus far. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. One out, nobody on. And there's ball one. Fouled off into the seats behind first. And that's going to be high, 2-2 now. Sets the 2-2 pitch. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Asdrubal Cabrera is on deck. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
Yeah, his third walk here so far. Neither of the previous two came back to haunt him, so we'll have to see if that form holds.
Asdrubal Cabrera will dig in. Strikeout victim his last time. And this is sent out to Reyes. This could be 2. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit. Throw comes back in quickly, so put the runners at first and second now, still with only 1 away.
Maybe a chance here to put a dent into that scoreboard after all. This gives them a couple guys on base now here in the late going. And at the very least, another hit here could be enough for them to avoid the shutout.
Grady Sizemore will stand in. 2 hits in 2 trips thus far. First pitch on its way from Burley. Ball 1.
And he continues to fall behind these hitters here in the ninth.
Two and 0 now.
Yeah, he seems to be pitching him a little cautiously here. Maybe it's because he's 2 for 2 against him so far, but I think this is a guy you still need to come right after.
And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1.
14 pitches now here in the ninth inning. He's having to work for it.
Let's go, Indians!
Good fastball that time as he's pulled the count back to even now. It's 2-2.
And it looks like he's going to let his fastball be the one that gets him out of this jam.
Come on, man, bring it home!
He's ready now. The pitch. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
And you cannot afford to walk them here, so let's see if they stay with the hard stuff on 3 and 2.
Here's a swing and a ground ball, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again, 3 and 2. He'll try it again, 3 and 2. And that's outside. He lost him, ball 4.
Well, you can get a sense that this skipper's blood pressure just went up a few percentiles right there. You can't be loading the bases on walks this late in the ballgame.
Matt Laporta will have a shot to do some damage, but he can't get them all back, so he needs to just get on base here. Fastball that gets the inside corner, strike 1.
You know, here we are in May, and he's off to a slow start average-wise. And here's an opportunity to maybe get back in the swing of things here.
And he takes strike 2. Surprised he's not swinging the bat here.
Yeah, one take was understandable after the walk, but after that, you got to be ready to swing the bat.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2.
That changeup away is his ground ball pitch. That's a good job to hold off.
And a swing and a ball hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. Just did get a piece of that one, so he stays alive here. He'll try again, 1-2. Now a ball lifted in the air to shallow center field. Bonifacio has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And there will be no advance here. It's a wasted opportunity as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now. Andy LaRoche will step in, a base hit in his last time. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
And at 2-0 now, Matt, this situation's quickly going from bad to worse.
Now a swing and a high fly ball, and this one has some carry on it to deep right field. And he will make the catch here to end things. And the Marlins have taken the rubber match of this 3-game set as this ball game is over.
Matt, the NL East leaders get another victory here, so they'll just keep applying the pressure on the rest of the division.
And guys, the Marlins were led to victory here by the performance on the mound turned in by this gentleman right here, Mark Burley. Strike oppose, he's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, Matt, there's no debate in my mind. The thing I liked was the way he really challenged these hitters. Nothing fancy. He just went right after him. That allowed him to throw the shutout.
So that'll bring us to our conclusion here this afternoon. For Dave Campbell, Eric Harros, and our entire crew, this is Matt Vasgersian saying so long and thanks for joining us here today. As always, this has been a presentation of MLB 12 The Show. For more, log on to theshownation.com. The Marlins win it 6-0. We'll leave you with some of the highlights from earlier action as we say so long from